Listen up, because I'm about to drop a bomb that'll rattle your lug nuts. There's an X5 out there from 2 decades back that can smoke the tires off a 2025 Tesla Model X in a Cayenne caravan. I'll save the beast's name for the end, so buckle in or get left in the dust. Man, picture this. It's 98, I'm a snot-nosed kid in my old man's garage, elbow deep in the guts of a beat E36, grease up to my ears, dreaming of the day BMW drops something that'll make SUVs feel alive again. Then boom, the X5 hits. This E53 monster that didn't just haul groceries, it hunted corners like a wolf on the prowl. Fast forward, and here I am, still chasing that high, nursing a 25 Cayenne that feels more like a cushy couch on wheels than the razor-edged thrill I crave. That's why I started this channel, Late Nights Wrenching, swapping war stories on forgotten tool lanes, proving that soul in a machine doesn't expire with a model year. We're not here for showroom fluff. We're ripping the hood off classics that refuse to quit, showing how they lap these bloated new rigs in the only race that matters, the one that lights your fire. Alright, let's roll. Kicking off at number 10, the 2006 E53 xDrive 4.4i. Yeah, that boxy bruiser with the 4.4-liter V8 growling like a hungover grizzly. Folks laugh at its truck stop styling next to a sleek 25 Audi Q7, but slide behind the wheel and holy torque twist 315 horses and 324 pound-feet punch you into next Tuesday. Number 9. The 2013 E70 xDrive 35i. Oh, this one's a sleeper agent. Turbo 3.0, inline 6, 300 horses tuned for mid-range shove that feels like cheating. I once outran a showroom-fresh 25 Mercedes GLE on a rain-slicked interstate eats, air suspension wallowing while my E70 bit in like a rally ghost. BMW facelifted it late, adding LED halos that aged better than most 25 hybrids' fake aggression. Fun fact, the E70 birthed the X5 M legend, that V8 howler, but this bass tune, it's the everyday assassin, towing 6,000 pounds without breaking a sweat, where a 25 Volvo XC90 PHEV whimpers under load. Off the wall insight. Crack the sunroof on a summer sportsier, and the turbo spool sings like a 70s muscle car, revival pure nostalgia therapy that no app-filled dash can touch. Dropping to 8 to 2018 F15 xDrive 40i, late 3rd-gen magic. Folks, that B58 Turbo 6, yeah, the one still powering today's hot rods and cork to 335 horses, zipping to 60 in 5.2 flat, nipping at the heels of a 25 Porsche Cayenne's bass grunt but without the Porsche tax. I hauled it cross-country last summer, cargo bay stuffed with tools and tents, and it sipped fuel like a miser while a buddy's new Rivian guzzled electrons. BMW's Clar platform here, game changer, lighter than the old E70, carving apexes that make 25 Lambdas feel like library whispers. Little known gem, the adaptive dampers let you flip from plush hauler to track fiend, mid-drive. Try that in a button mashing. Tesla, it's the bridge from raw to refined, proving evolution doesn't always mean losing the edge. 7. The 2004 E5330i, stick shift special, manual, in an SUV, hell yes, and it's the antidote to 25 CVT zombies. That M54, inline 6, naturally aspirated soul. 225 horses that beg for revs, rowing gears on empty highways where new rigs just autopilot away the joy. I found mine in a barn, traded a set of Winters for it, and now it's my rain day ripper out accelerating foggy 25 Suburbans off the line, because, damn, feel the clutch bite. History bite. BMW snuck in rover tech for hill descent, but this puppy's no off-roader, it's a roadster in disguise. Embarrassing lifted Jeeps on pavement. Surprise spark. Pop the hood, and it's simpler than your grandma's Recipino turbos to grenade. Just honest iron that laughs at 200k miles. If souls had odometers, this one's just warming up. 6. 2010 E70 xDrive 48i. V8 revival. Baby, the N62 mil. 350 horses of silky shove that hums like a Bentley but corners like a 3 Series on stilts. I pitted it against a 25 BMW X5 M 60i at the track shore. The new one's quicker on paper, but this old dog's balance. Uncanny, no nanny state interventions killing the flow. BMW's E70 era was peak excess, optional third-row folding flat for van-like versatility that trumps 25 Telluride's bland box. Weird wisdom. On a crosstown crawl, the V8's idle lope vibrates through the seats like a massage chair therapy for traffic query bones, where EVs just whine silent. It's the grand tour that outclasses luxury pretenders by whispering, "I've seen countenance. What's your excuse? Halfway. Breathe." 5. The 2016 F15X xDrive 50i twin-turbo V8 Fury, 445 horses, launching like a slingshot, shaving seconds off 25 X5's own M60i in straight-line drags because, plot twist, the old N63's lighter without all the hybrid baggage. I modded mine with intakes, Turned heads at Cars and Coffee where 25 hybrids queued. Polite. 3rd Gen X5 nailed diesel efficiency 235. Diesel variant if you're Euro curious. But this gas guzzler's the heart pumper towing boats were at 25 Escalade strains. Insider scoop. BMW tuned it for sound stages, exhaust barking like a rallycross echo, drowning out the sanitized whoosh of modern mild hybrids. It's proof. Power's not just numbers, it's the story it tells at WOT4. 2007 E70 xDrive 3.0C. Dawn of turbo BMW S in SUVs. That N52 T6 bot, 260 horses with lag-free boost. That feels prophetic next to turbo-lag 25 Ford. I remember the launch BMW ditching carbs for FE wizardry, birthing this torque monster that hauls families without the boatanker feel. Beats 25 Highlanders on twisties because, duh, it's rear-biased, not front-fat. Cool comparison, like a Hot Rod 5 Series with lift, outgripping a Cayenne on stock rubber. Offbeat insight, crack a valve cover, and the Valvetrain's a jewel hand-assembled vibes that new robots can't replicate. It's the gateway drug to X5 addiction, whispering, one more canyon, then home. 3. 2020 G05, XDRIVE, 40i, wait, old, nah. Early 4th gens, the fresh fossil B58 perfection. 335 horses refined to scalpel sharpness out-thindling. 25 rivals, bloated on screens. I drove one prototype like in Bavaria, rain hammering, and it stuck like glue, where a 25 Q8 Aquaplan, BMW's G05 era. Carbon core chassis, lighter than E70s, yet tougher, lapping Nürburgring ghosts. Nugget, optional air suspension drops for loading. Avantric in SUV skin that crushes 25 Atlas hauls. Surprise, the heads-up display projects torque vectors nerd heaven that turns drives into duels. It's the now but better schooling newborns on why BMW owns the throne. 2. 2014 F15X DRIVE 35D. Diesel don't 3.0 turbo diesel, 255 horses, 413 pound-feet that pull like a semi. 25 mpg highway, mocking 25 X5 PHE, BS 40-mile Ts. I freighted mine to Alaska, mountains melting in the mirrors, where a 25 Durango wheezes uphill. 3rd gen's diesel was BMW's green growl, Euro-sourced for torque waves that surf waves better than any history hook. Last us diesel X5 before emissions choked it, a rebel yell against efficiency overlords. Wildcard, cold start, clatter like a submarine dive, then silk therapy for the torque crazed, and the king. The gut punch, I teased. Drumroll, ... The 2008 E70 X5 M, S63 V8, 555 horses of supercharged savagery. 0-260 in 4.5, embarrassing 25 X5 Ms on track because no hybrid hesitation, just unfiltered rage. I borrowed one for a Baja Blast sand flying. Turbos, screaming and it didn't flinch where 25 Mambas BMW's first MSUV. Born from DTM dreams, wider tracks, brakes from hell. A history of homologation hacks that birthed legends. Off while the exhaust flaps burble like a Kazi RS, turning stoplights into symphonies. It's the hidden gem, raw, rare, unbreakable spirit that proves classics don't fade. They forge ahead, leaving 25 tech toys choking on dust. That's the lineup. These X5 South aren't relics. They're rebels, proving the drive that matters ain't born yesterday. So next time you're eyeing a lot full of hybrids humming, polite, ask yourself, do I want a machine that transports ... or one that transforms me? Hit the road, chase the roar, and drop in the comments which one's calling your name. Until the next twist, keep the rubber side down.